Well, it's Wanda Baker Hayward from Grace United Church with another guided meditation. This one again is by Melissa Dormai, and it's called Happiness Factory. So, get comfortable and close your eyes and imagine floating to a special calm place, a place where you love to be. Floating and guiding as you let your body and mind just rest and become very, very peaceful. Now imagine entering a lovely garden full of sweet-smelling roses and lilies. Oh, their wonderful smell. It's just amazing. You walk past the flowers, touching them lightly to feel their soft, fragrant petals. Suddenly, you see a delightful-looking building in the distance. There seems to be no one near or inside the building. You touch the doorknob and the door opens just for you. You see all sorts of controls. And guess what the sign on the wall says? You've come to the Happiness Production Factory. Is it really possible to create happiness? You look around and find a main switch. You decide to flip it on. You hear a clutter of machines rolling into action. You can view the whole machinery and assembly line through a large glass window. A large jar starts its journey on a belt. A machine drops down to add something. You try to peek inside and see it's adding generosity to the jar. Another machine adds sharing, and yet another adds love, and then goodness. All of these qualities are mixed together with a giant whisk. Now the jar is shifted to another belt. It moves to a compartment where it is steamed with kindness. When it comes out of the compartment, it is cooled down with lots of smiles. Patience and helpfulness are sprinkled on top. You see that happiness can be created, not by things outside of us or stuff we buy in a store. Rather, happiness is created when we do and say nice things, when we are helpful and generous. Happiness is created when we share with others and love each other. This has been a beautiful sight to see today. Now you know the secret to manufacturing happiness. You keep this knowledge in your heart, and you also share it every chance you get. Sharing what you've learned also makes happiness grow. Now, you rest easily as you walk back outside and sit down in a nice comfy chair in the garden. There's lots of happiness all around here, and inside of you too. Anyway, and anytime you feel a little sad, you can remember to open your own jar of happiness. You'll start to feel all warm and feel all the good feelings that are just waiting for you to share. So, open your eyes now when you are ready. Take in a nice deep breath and stretch your body. Thanks for joining me today. Let's have a little prayer. Dear God, thank you for happiness. Sometimes we might feel happiness, but it's there. Help us in those times that aren't so happy to remember that happiness will come again. We need to think of the happiness that's in our jar inside us. Amen.